Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father who the world only calls God. And his only begotten son's name is Yahweh Shai. Alright? And those names, of course, are in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Alright? Which were given unto the nation of Yasha Allah. Alright? The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to call upon for salvation. Of course, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, Slakia, who rule well, and peace and salutations to the Bayat Dawadah, alright, the elect, alright. I'm the brother Mafpa, and I'm from Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in Great Babylon in the city of Philadelphia, alright. Right now, it's on a Shabbat. Sundown is soon, a couple hours. Just wanted to speak in the spirit. The spirit's been heavy. More so wanting to just speak in the spirit, alright. No lesson really prepared other than just what the spirit wants to bring out. So, you know, I'm going to hit this book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 18, all right? And this is going to be verse, I'll start at 8, all right? It says, what is man, and where to severeth he? What is his good, and what is his evil? The number of man's days at most are 100 years, right? Which we know in this flesh, you know, we of course are, you know, we're limited, all right? You know, that's why this flesh has to be destroyed, all right? Because, you know, man is nothing but, you know, of the ground, all right? Of the earth, all right? You know, but the spirit, of course, it lives forever. All right. It says, as a drop of the water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. All right. Which, you know, this hell that we're in, being a condition, hell is a condition. All right, which the elect are going through hell, being of course tried, and of course being you know, brought through this hell that we're going into to be of course made perfect. All right, you know, but you know, the comparison to what eternity, the life that we have for the kingdom, is going to be it's going to be like nothing. It's going to be like it says. Like a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, all right, you know, or a drop of the water in the sea, all right, which I am currently by a wee creek here, and you know, you got the water flowing, but you know, this is gonna be like nothing, all right, which right now, you know, spiritually, you know, it's been, you know, tough being in, you know, being in Great Babylon, all right, and wherever the elect is scattered, you know, we catching a lot of hell, you know. And it just weighs on us. But we got to know that, you know, this ain't nothing, all right? This is a light affliction, all right, as the scriptures say, all right? It goes on and says, therefore the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, patient with them, and poured forth his mercy upon them, all right? Which Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he has his mercy on his elect. All right, you know, those who remember him, all right, you know, because, you know, we of course are stirred up, you know, and into remembrance, all right. How we stirred up with this word, all right, you know, which was given from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, which the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai, he opened up those books, he opened up the book, all right. And broke the seals, and that's now, you know, why we can get all this 100% truth. All right, so this is Revelations 5:1, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealeth with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof. And no man in heaven, all right, in the Shemayim, nor in Aratazah, or in earth. All right. Neither under the earth was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open the book and read the book, neither to look thereon. And I'm go and continue on. It says, and one of the elders said unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, all right, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. And that root of David, all right, is in that Lion of Judah. That's Yahweh Shai. All right, you know, he's one that, of course, worthy, perfect, all right, to open the book and give it this understanding. All right, he gave that, of course, unto the elect. All right, you know. So now let me go back to where I was at. All right, so back to Sirach 18 and 12. And he saw and perceived their end to be evil, therefore he multiplied his compassion. All right, which Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, he has compassion upon his elect. All right, you know, which, you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, he loves the whole nation of Israel, but, you know, he dealing with the elect on this side. All right, you know, he not dealing with these 2/3. All right, these 2/3 don't give a hell about Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, it says the mercy of man is towards his neighbor, but the mercy of the Lord is upon all flesh. He reproveth and nurtureth and teacheth and bringeth again, as a shepherd his flock. All right, which, you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, he brought us back. You know, that relationship, you know, that was of course you know, broken off, you know, from when, you know, we broke the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh, you know, because you know, we refused to listen to him, you know. So he brought us up back. All right, and he made, of course, a new covenant. All right, you know, which is a better covenant, which a covenant is an agreement. Let me get that real quick. In which, you know, we're going to have these laws, statutes, commandments written on our inward parts. All right, you know, this is I'm sorry, Hebrews 8, the 8th chapter. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. Hebrews 8. I'll start at 7. This is Hebrews 8 and 7. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. All right. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, which that's the 2 kingdoms. All right, you know, you have the northern and the southern kingdom. All right, you know, the southern kingdom being Benjamin, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right, which is Negroes, West Indians, or so-called West Indians, and so-called Haitians. All right, that's the southern kingdom. And then you have of course the northern kingdom, which consists of the Latin tribes, the Native Americans and such. All right, so-called Puerto Ricans, you know, so-called Seminole Indians, so-called Dominicans, on down, you know, all the way down to Issachar, you know, just to name a few. All right, going on, it says in verse 9, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, all right, where we of course was in slavery, all right, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Yasha'Allah after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people, which we gonna get, of course, that them law, statutes, commandments written on our inward parts, because we have a stony heart right now. All right, we hard headed. All right, and we go off. So Yahweh Shai, he came, of course, to reconcile, the whole relationship that was between us and Yahweh. All right, because Yahweh is, of course, angry with the nation of Yasha'Allah. All right, for going off, into all matters of things such as idolatry, serving other gods, all type of thing, eating abominable foods, doing abominations, being proud, it's all wickedness, worshiping golden calves and stuff, golden, all that, which, today we have our people doing all of that, worshiping all these other false gods and walking in the ways that are not of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, let me see. Now let me go back to Sirach 18. All right. So Yahweh Shai, he's gonna bring us back. All right, because he's our shepherd. All right, and we're the flock. We the sheep. He came for who? The lost sheep of Israel. All right, that's who he came for. All right, because we discontinued from our heritage. All right. This is Jeremiah 50:6. My people had been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All right. So, we have been as lost sheep and all of that, they went off, we got, all these other freaking, people that's up in the, in these so-called religious buildings and all of that, and are claimed to be spiritual, and they, of course, are the ones that are making the nation go off. All right, being that, they don't go by this Bible. They don't go by the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Instead, they go by the commandments of men and such, because, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, he only came for his elect. He's not coming for all of that whole, they got these false churches and all that. They thinking that just because they join a church, they gonna be saved, Yahweh Shem Yahshai not even dealing with them. They believe in Jesus and Cesare Borgia and all of that, and that's wickedness. All right, but Yahweh Shem Yahshai, he only came for the house of Yasha'Allah of Israel. This is Matthew 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house or Bayath of Israel. All right, so Yahweh Shai, he only came for his people. All right, he ain't come for everybody else. Okay, he ain't come for these heathen and all that. He only came for his people, Yasha'Allah. All right, his elect. He caring about on this side right now. All right. This is back to Ecclesiasticus 18:14. It reads, he hath mercy on them that receive discipline, and that diligently seek after his judgment, which, we, of course, seek the Mashapatyam, all right, the judgments, all right, of Yahweh, all right. We seek after the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right. Which this truth was put, in us, all right. You know, we gonna rehearse those righteous acts that Yahweh Shem Shai gave us. The elect gonna do that. All right. Get a precept. This is Isaiah 8 and 16. It reads, bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples. All right. You know, so, you know, the disciples, the followers of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, they got that testimony. All right. They got the law of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. You know, being that, you know, what's in us to, of course, follow Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai once we wake up to this truth. All right. I'm gonna go on to Ecclesiasticus 18 and 20, skipping down. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 18 and 20. Before Mashapat, or judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. All right. You know, so we of course have to examine ourselves, examine what we doing, examine if we actually going off or not. All right. How we gonna examine ourselves? We gonna use the scriptures. All right. We gonna have other akim, of course, that are gonna bring forth rebuke. You know, bringing forth that correction. All right. Which you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua control everything. He control the left and the right. You know, everything is at his disposal. All right. You know, so, you know, we got to be, of course, circumspect and understanding, you know, what we doing, everything what we going about doing, you know, not trying to establish our own self-righteousness. You know, a lot of folks do that. You know, they have to find vainglory. You know, even brothers that's in this truth, you know, that come into this truth, they, you know, they freaking just go off and they think they going right. You know, but you know what, it's gonna be revealed. You know, they were deceived. You know, by, you know, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, which this deceived and the deceiver is his. Right? Examine. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except be reprobates. All right, which reprobates are, of course, void of judgment. All right, they don't have no judgment. All right, you know, they ain't gonna be able to discern, you know, whether, you know, what they doing is right and wrong, because, you know, they just gonna go off, you know, their own understanding, you know, and, you know, really what's going on, you know, they don't got no judgment. The spirit not dealing with them. All right, which, you know, I've seen that, you know, it's crazy. So examine, that word examine, it goes back to this Greek word, which is parazo. All right, and it means you go on to it. It's like it. To scrutinize. All right. It says to try. You got to try whether a thing can be done. All right. Basically, when you go into examining yourself, you know, you're gonna put yourself, you know, under scrutiny. All right. Which we can even go into that. What I said, scrutinize. All right, you know, so me going to the dictionary. Scrutinize, all right, to examine or observe with great care, inspect critically, all right. So we, of course, walking in this truth, the elect have to, of course, always be, carefully examining themselves, observing, seeing what's going on, because, we got demons that can hop upon us. We got to be able to rebuke them demons, you got to be able to fast, all right, pray, all right, so, like, I'm going to repeat this again. This is Ecclesiasticus 18 and 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy, which we find mercy in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? Which the elect are going to be clothed, and of course, clothed by, of course, that blood that was shed by Yahweh Shai. All right, we're going to be blameless, all right? Thanks to the sacrifice that Yahweh Shai, he did for us, all right? We don't want to have no blood on our hands, all right? And let me see if I can get a precept. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Yaakov," all right, Israel, Jacob, okay, "and will yet choose Israel, Yasha'Allah, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Yaakov." All right, so the Lord, he will have, of course, mercy, on us, all right, on Israel, which is wonderful, all right. The Lord, he got mercy on us while we even being tried right now, while we going through this hell right now, while we making mistakes and all that, This is Psalms 94 and 18. It reads, "When I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, help me up." Okay? "In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul." All right? So, Yahweh Shem Shai, he got mercy on us when we slip up, As we slip up, we in this flesh, so we not perfect, but we're being made perfect, all right? That's why, of course, we got that grace, all right? Mawat. I believe that's the word for slippeth or slip. It says to slip, to trot, or to slip, to dislodge, all right, to be carried out, all right, to turn aside, which we we as Israel, we went aside from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We went away, So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he did to put us right back in order, right? Let me go back to the Sirach, and Lord willing, we're gonna close out. This is Sirach 18, back again, and 27. It reads, "A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense." All right, but a fool will not observe time. All right, so that's going back to being circumspect. It says a wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense. All right, So that's being circumspect. The elect is going to be, of course, circumspect. All right? You know, fools, they don't observe time. They don't know what time it is. Right now, the time is, this is the gates of mercy. This is the time to get right and repent on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. 2/3, they don't give a fuck. These rest of these heathens, they don't care either. All right? They don't care about the Most High. They don't care about, you know, this earth is going to be destroyed by, of course, thermonuclear fire. All right? Now, the whole earth not going to be destroyed. Certain parts of it going to be destroyed. America going to be completely obliterated. All right? But they don't even care. All right? They don't care about martial law, pestilence, race wars, or nothing. You know, they put their trust in their doomsday bunkers. They put their trust in their freaking prepping and all that. They put their trust in their guns and all that. They don't put none of their trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? It's crazy. They don't observe this time. All right? We observe the time because we trying to, of course, have that hedge, which the elect have that hedge of Yahushua. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? You know, he is our protection. All right, he's our buckler, like it says right there, Psalms 94:22. But Yahweh, all right, but the Lord Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. All right, and I'm continue on, and it says, and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, Yahweh our power, the Lord Yahweh our power, shall cut them off. All right? You know? The workers of iniquity. All right? You know, all them wicked people, wicked 2/3 Israelites, you know, false prophets. You know, all these people believe in all these heresies and all that. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy you. All right, and hopefully this was edifying and gave forth uplifting. The camera just had cut off short. Just as you know, obviously the you know, lesson was basically done. But you know, I want to, of course, give double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, keep enduring, keep fighting that good fight, keep holding fast to this faith. All right, brothers, stay diligent. You know, stay cleaving on the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Stay enduring, being made hard. All right. You know, we almost out of here. You know, don't faint. All right. All right. Shalom.